All right, man. My name's Colin. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Jerry Moore.
Nice to meet you.
I'm right here with Mr. Collins. Please glad to meet y'all guys.
Thank you.
We have a social distance, you know what I'm saying? It's common welfare going on with the situation about the homeless. I'm in Wales myself, homeless. Again, my name is Mr. Jerry DeAndre Moore Jr. Jerry D. Moore Jr. But you know, the thing is, we try to get like a bunch of your classes. We're dealing with sanity because, you know what I'm saying, it's well not an addiction. And we try to get recovery through the guys out here, you know what I'm saying, with the society. From one, I hit an antisocial disorder. I was treated under certain medications, Dr. Sanity, CBH, Community Health. We thank UTCH, SC for doing great shit with them. They teaching us how to floss, start a new active life. Right now, we're trying to become social with the society and deal with our situation and help others, like get more familiar with people that has been prisons. Maybe we can share our story, recover, regain like a Katrina, like with COVID going on, COVID-19 going on, with social safety and social distancing. We got the society, you know, MPD. They watching out as well as our security, as well as our state of being. But we do have a disease, and it's just to know our disease. The people that's out here to help us to know our disease is like help try to get it cured. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the giving out protection, you know what I'm saying, with the condoms, you know, the jimmies, you know what I'm saying, the center we do, because once in a while we will, not always under the influence of drugs, we will become such act with a partner because of our incarceration in itself. But we get shots out, thanks, you know what I'm saying, Happy New Year's and the Merry Christmas to everybody, but we like really looking forward, like trying to work with us, and we understand about the judges will not have society feel threatened. Now things become active, back active with its own, as well as social government was active with society, so we can stay compatible and competitors in achieving our goals, being mature, responsible. I had a bunch of open mind, RSA, rational skills, and that's critical mind thinking, and those are wonderful classes. I mean, these classes like 10, 15, and $70,000 dollars they getting out free. We just gotta take time to apply our life as an ambition on where our public life can't never be private from our social. Well, our public life can't never be private. You know what I'm saying, with public, and our own private life can't never be private. So, but you know, we like looking forward to staying out here, trying to help to reduce. We got a lot of great people that passing out gifts this Christmas. We appreciate it. We love all y'all guys, cause it's a young generation, youngsters that coming out here really trying to like put in their all, even they put up with school work, and we hoping that, you know, everything as well as the school system, as well as having sanitized, you know, everything with the Dr. King operation, with, you know, rebuilding, you know what I'm saying, sanitism, but they got a new name out there. They upgraded a lot of things. We just appreciate you guys. Hope you look forward to coming out and we have this thing really jumping. This something about the trunk. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, just wanted to give a little preface to that last interview. I by no means want people to think that I'm trying to exploit the homeless population or anything like that. That gentleman saw me giving an interview to someone else and asked what I was doing, and he wanted to give his piece. So I actually didn't ask him any questions. He just started talking, and he was super excited to do it. So that is the reason I had that on there. I don't want anyone to think I'm going around trying to make fun of or you know, exploit anyone that's you know, has a hard time. So thanks again, and I'm gonna keep looking for some folks here. My name's Colin. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael, nice to meet you. And are you from here? Are you from Tennessee?
I'm from Memphis.
Fantastic. How long have you been here?
All my life.
Awesome.
Well, put it like this. I've been in the cities. I've been downtown since 2006, but I actually grew up in the county, in the country part, which is like Milton, Covington, Ripley, Dyersburg.
Okay. How do things compare from the countryside of Tennessee to maybe the city side, like Memphis?
Well, the country is more laid back, good eating. You know, we grow our own food out there. We have farms, we have gardens. Coming to the city, taught me how to survive a little bit more. You gain a whole lot of surviving skills. And due to that saying, like a little testimony of my life, I fell to drugs. So that was really pushed me to the city, was my drug habits, because I had to go to rehabs and all of that. But I learned a whole lot of surviving skills at the same time, and I got Christ back into my life. I've been straight ever since 2011. So the city that taught me a lot. It taught me how to be stronger, surviving, just, I mean, if you can make it in Memphis, you can make it anywhere.
Awesome. And you know, you talked a little bit about the food in the country there. How does the food here in Memphis? How's barbecue?
Okay, we got the greatest barbecue in Memphis, period. We got the greatest barbecue. We got the greatest blues. We got the greatest entertainment, period. So you have a lot of people that come all over cross country to come to Memphis to hear the blues and the entertainment.
Awesome. What's your favorite barbecue joint?
I'm gonna have to say Central Barbecue.
Okay, awesome. And then last question, how do you feel like COVID has affected things here in Memphis?
COVID-19 affected us a lot because my family owned their own disco club, which is called Rayford Disco. And my cousin, she didn't want to, but she had to close down due to COVID-19 because of the codes that they gave out are so forced that you gotta wear your mask 24, you gotta be sitting down. Nobody comes to a disco and sit down, period. So that being said, you know, she said, her reputation's worth more than anything, so she just closed down.
Gotcha. And I actually do have one more question, I lied. Is there any good Memphis slang that I should know? Or Tennessee slang?
Is there any, Lord, I don't know. It's all kind of different slangs. I mean, I'm just not in that area, you know, but I'm pretty sure you can find some.
Gotcha. Awesome. And is there anybody you'd want to shout out? Any businesses you want to shout out?
Well, I'd be glad when Paula and Rayford open back up because Memphis missed the disco of the live, of the hearts. And I also feel like it should be everybody's choice if they want to wear a mask or not, you know. I mean, COVID-19 is real, but one thing about it is you can't stop nothing that we all gonna gain in the end. So it's just a process. So, I mean, if you can go to Walmart and Kroger, it ain't no social distance, nobody wearing no mask, but they open 24/7, why you gonna shut down a small business and make us suffer?
It makes sense. Well, hey, I appreciate the time, man, really do.
Thank you.
So my name's Colin, what's your name?
My name's Mimi.
Mimi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And are you from Tennessee?
Well, I grew up in Mississippi, but I've lived in Tennessee for many, many years.
Fantastic. And how do you feel like, maybe this is a good question, how do you feel like Tennessee differs from Mississippi?
Well, I feel like Tennessee is a little bit more diverse than Mississippi is. Mississippi was a very poor state, and it still is. It generally ranks through the bottom when I see those, those reports. But the casinos have done a lot for Mississippi as far as bringing up the median income of the people that live there. So Mississippi's come a long way, and they now have in Jackson, they've got a very active arts community, ballet and theater, and of course it's always been known for writers. But I like Tennessee. I moved to Tennessee because I was attracted by the music.
Oh, awesome. And how is the arts and the culture of that here?
I'm sorry?
How are the arts, and you mentioned the arts in Mississippi kind of coming up, how are the arts and the music and some of the things here in Tennessee?
Here in Tennessee, music is absolutely something that we're known for. The country music in Nashville, and then so many different kinds of music started here in Memphis, like, of course, rock and roll and the soul music, even old-timey jug bands. Yeah, but we're a music state.
Fantastic. And how about the food here? Because people always talk about the food.
Oh, the food is great.
What's the best place to eat here in Memphis?
Well, it depends on what type of food you're looking for. if you're going out to a fine restaurant, right down the street here is one right on the corner. The cafe right over here in the Madison Hotel is very good. But then if you want to go just not so high up, there's the Majestic Cafe right down the street. And it's just, and then out east, excuse me, my mask keeps falling off when I'm talking.
No.
Out east, there are a lot of restaurants there. Andrew Michaels has a lot of, as a matter of fact, he's got a restaurant right down here now in the old Chiska Hotel. But just a lot of, I think it's a food city, and we're known for barbecue, of course. But,
oh yeah.
But besides barbecue, there's just a lot of good food around here.
Awesome. And the last question, how do you feel like COVID has affected Memphis?
We've had a lot of people that have been infected by COVID. I know a lot of people that have had COVID. I know only one person who has died from COVID, so I guess I'm lucky in that way. But it's just shut down so many businesses right now. I was thinking this morning as I was walking downtown, it's just empty because there's nobody at work here anymore. They're working from home. So I think it's sad, not just for Memphis, but for the entire country.
Definitely. And do you have any businesses, any personal shout outs that you want to make? Because it will go on YouTube here, if that's all right.
Well, I'm a tour guide.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, I'm with See Memphis. And so if you want to come to Memphis and see Memphis, call us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for the time.
You're welcome.
All right. Hey, my name's Colin. What's your name?
Hello, MJ.
MJ. Nice to meet
Yes,
you.
MJ.
So are you from Tennessee?
No, I'm born in Jordan, but I'm Palestinian. And I came here when I was 5 years old.
Oh, awesome. So you pretty much grew up in the Memphis
Yeah,
area?
that's basically home. Yeah.
Awesome. And how does, Memphis compare to other cities you've been to?
I would say Memphis is small, but I would say that you get a lot done here. Like, you get your money's worth here. Like, I know there's not a lot of pretty things to do, or like everything's just, like when people come here from other cities, they say that we're so behind, So like if you go to upper cities, I feel like they're just more trending. They just like have a lot going on. Over here it's just slow, but when you go to work, like when you work out here, you get your money's worth. Like, houses are cheap out here, schools are good out here, so you're more focused than if you would be in a bigger city.
Oh, I like that. And how about the food scene? What's the best place to eat
The
around
food's
here?
amazing here.
What's the best place?
Well, it depends like what category we're talking about. Like, are we talking about seafood? Are we talking about what kind of food?
How about barbecue?
Yeah, we're known for our barbecue. We have the best barbecue.
Awesome. And last thing, how do you feel like COVID has affected Memphis? Because I walked down Beale Street and interviewed a couple people there, and they said like usually you can't walk down the street.
Well, COVID, because I visited a couple cities, but it's like when you come here, it's like, is it even happening here? Because when I went up north and stuff, everything was like locked down. Everyone was just so more serious about it. But up here, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It wasn't as, not a lot of people got affected by it. But I feel like this year we are, because we were so lenient on it last year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then last thing, is there anybody, any businesses, anything you want to shout out?
My business.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, my business is called The Beauty Rehab, so I'm an esthetician. So I do facials and lashes, and I make all the women prettier than they already are. Just enhance their beauty. What else? Other businesses. That's it, really. I mean, everyone's coming up with new businesses now. So every time like I talk to a friend or something, they're always like starting a new business. So that's good to hear.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat.
Thank you. It's good meeting you.
You too. Sure. So my name's Colin. What are your guys' names?
My name's Dalton. This is my wife, Kayla.
Awesome. And are you guys from here?
No, we're from Missouri, actually. We travel about 4 hours from here, so we travel down here pretty frequently.
Fantastic. And how does Missouri compare to Tennessee and maybe specifically Memphis?
I mean, there's just a lot better views. Obviously, it's a bigger city, We're more of a wooded, rural area up there, but I don't know. You can't really beat Beale Street, There ain't nothing like it other than Bourbon Street.
Awesome. And how many times have you guys been here in Memphis?
I've probably been here 6 or 7, maybe 8 times, you know.
This
Awesome.
is my first.
This
Oh,
is our
cool.
first,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's the thing you're most excited to see?
Well, we went and seen Graceland this morning.
Oh, how was that? I'm going there next.
It was good.
Yeah?
We didn't go and like do the tour. We just signed the wall, but it was still cool.
Awesome.
It's pretty good thing to see, sign.
And how about best place to eat here in Memphis?
I don't know. That's a hard one, you know. There's a lot of different. There's so much good places to eat here. Silky's has some good barbecue. They're known for their ribs, like Silky's.
That's where we ate last night.
BB King's down there. You just about can't beat it. You know, that's what everybody comes here for.
Awesome. And last question, how do you think COVID has affected maybe Missouri, and then maybe, you know, what's your experience been like here in Memphis?
Oh, I mean, it's really just, it's kept a lot of people inside. It scares people, you know. They shut down about everything. This is normally packed. This is, even in the wintertime, this place is normally banging all day long. So,
I mean, this place is a lot more shut down though than back home for sure.
yeah, definitely.
For sure.
It's a ghost town around here.
Yeah, I haven't seen very many people at all, so.
Yeah, not last night either.
You normally can't come out here and see nobody like this. It makes traveling places. We've actually tried to get out and just really take our precautions to get out and be able to see places while it's like this, because you just don't get to see. It's a ghost town. It's really scary to look at.
Yep.
So.
Awesome. And then do you guys have anybody or any businesses, anything you want to shout out? I like to leave a little room at the end.
No, I think we got everything. Maybe McSwain's Speed Shop, man. I build old hot rod Chevys and stuff like that. We do a lot of trading. So.
Super cool.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Hi, my name's Colin. What's your name? Awesome. Nice to meet you. And are you from Memphis? Are you from Tennessee?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. And how long have you been here?
All my life, 51 years.
Wow. What really embodies the culture here in Memphis?
I think probably the food. Just everything. It's just a mixture of music, food, activities. You know, of course, Beale Street.
Awesome. And on the topic of food, what's the best place to eat?
For ribs, I'd probably say Rendezvous.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot of great places to eat.
Fantastic. And last thing, how do you feel like COVID has affected Memphis? I know people were saying Beale Street's usually packed with people.
Packed.
It was a ghost town when I was out there
Yeah.
today. So how do you feel like it's affected things?
It's really, I mean, Memphis is almost shut down. It's crippled. Memphis. Like today is my first day really just getting out, because I had an appointment down here, but it's basically shut it down.
Wow. And is there anybody or any businesses that you would want to shout out just at the end here?
Just everybody on Beale Street. I want them to come back 100%.
Awesome.
Everybody on Beale Street.